Good afternoon, Year 5. Bet you weren't expecting that now, were you? Mr. Shaw to pop up on the old YouTube here. Anyway, let's see. What is this all about anyway? Why is Mr. Shaw making a video? Why has he made one for you guys in Year 5? And what is this place? That's what we're going to learn about. So, first of all, let's have a little bit of a closer examination, see if we can figure it out. If we look here, we see we have a large body of water. Now, first of all, quickly turn around, tell your partner, what do you think this large body of water is? Well done for those of you who correctly identified it as a reservoir rather than a lake. Absolutely, it's man-made, it is not natural. However, if we cast our minds back to a couple of lessons ago, where you learn about the water cycle, or the life cycle of a river to be exact, how do you think the water gets into this reservoir? Tell your partner, see if you can remember what Mr. Shaw told you. Absolutely correct. We've got up here a very, very tall hill. This is Kinder Scout, okay, that goes all the way around. If I turn this, then you guys can see it. Okay, it's a long, long, long hill. And up on the top of there, you have the water that collects in pools, creates little streams, that will flow down. Now, because this is man-made, we collect the water in the reservoir here from those little streams. But there's a few more questions that we need to think about before we look at something else. So, here, what appears to be a field by a house. So those are sheep, by the way, those little white dots. It gives you an idea of how large this place is. Now, first of all, those sheep, that field, it might not be really obvious to you, but actually it's at quite a steep angle. It's on a slope. So, tell your partner, why do you think there is a field on a slope in front of the reservoir? Correct. It's a dam, isn't it? So, we know what, hopefully you know why dams are built, but if you don't, quickly, another opportunity, tell your partners, find out. So, hopefully now learnt a little bit about why dams are there. We've got another little feature here, just next to the house. So, we see here, there's a lot of water flowing down as well. We know water flows down rather than up. Is that an epic water slide for the sheep, or is it something else? Tell your partners, what's it for? Now, whilst it would have been amazing if that were a water slide, in fact, if it were a water slide, I'd be on it straight away. I'd be pushing the sheep out of the way to get on it. It'd be amazing. Anyway, it's not. It's exactly that. It's to carry the extra water, the excess water, away from the dam. Because, of course, what we don't want to do is to get too much water here in this dam, because then it will splash over the top and that will cause real problems for those living further down. Before we think about those problems, put your hand up if you washed your face or had a little wash this morning, or maybe drank some water. That's most of you, I see. Now, what you probably don't realise, that actually what you were washing with, what you drank, is from here. Because Kinder Reservoir actually gives water to pretty much all of Stockport. And I'm guessing there's close to about 1 billion litres of water in the reservoir when it's full, which is how it looks right now. So there is a lot of water here, but we use a lot of water, don't we, in our everyday lives? Anyway, we're going to think about one other question. If we look round here, we see a nice valley. So that's where there's a river that flows down there. But if we come back around to the reservoir, what would happen if there was a crack in this dam, or the dam was to collapse? What would happen further down here? You see there's some farms, around there's a village, and obviously a few miles further on there's Stockport. Tell your partner, what would happen if this dam collapsed? Well, we're going to see a couple of videos about that shortly now anyway, but thank you for listening, most of you, properly, naming no names, and I'll pass you back to Mr. Shaw in the classroom, but this is Mr. Shaw on YouTube, signing out. Bye-bye.